And welcome back to another episode of Railroader with a Railroader. It's Jenny here with another YouTube video. I don't know why I'm trying to break the train right there. It is about to be a new day because we are going to sleep real quick. I've got a lot to explain to you guys. Some things changed. And it's morning. Welcome. It's 6 a.m. Interchange has been served. We're going to bring her on down right about here. Alright, let me light that up real quick. Get some light in the cab here. Because it is 6 a.m. And we did just skip time exponentially. So, little explanation. Had to restart the whole thing because a couple updates happened. It bugged out, it crashed, and all the progress in episode 1 was lost. So we redid it. I redid it off camera. Put the number 1 under the shelter here instead of over there at the interchange. Put the number 2 right here. I'm going to use both of them. Screw it. I'm going to use both of them. We just got some interchange cars, Hollifield Oil and Whittier Sawmill, Stenzel Manufacturing, Elf Farm Supply, and another Whittier Sawmill. Well, also got our coal car, which is now black, East Whittier coal loader. Coal car ready to be loaded. So what we are going to do is we're going to see if this thing's ready yet. 95%. 81%. That's good enough to run. Good enough to run. So, we're going to do a little bit of switching this morning with the number 2. Got all the contracts done. I got the log cars. I put them in L2 instead. Oops, sorry about that. So, they're all up north on the Kennelly branch there. So, orders, yard, reverse. About 10 cars to a couple. We're clear of all tracks. And let me get over here. We're not clear of all tracks, but, you know, we're over here. We're going to do this a little more realistically today. Just a little bit for this episode. I'm shooting for like 40 minutes, 30, 45 minutes, give or take. If I can, you know. Maybe an hour again. We'll see. People seem to liked the hour-long one I did earlier, but hour is a very long time to watch me talk and play a train game, so you know. Let's do that. Oh, it's already open. I forgot. Shift click, it'll open it up and all that grand jazz. I turned the volume down just a little bit so it's a little bit more realistic there. Let's just hop over that coupler. Get this. Come up here. Oh, and jump onto a flat car apparently because I thought that was a box car. Alright. So, I know Whittier Sawmill, it needs to go in the same track that coal car's in. So, we're going to get ahead there. Forward, give about 10. I'm going to keep the Hollifield Oil at the front. I've turned it so station stops. There's a lot of new things. So, like, AI now stops at passenger stations, if you did not know. Apply that. Oh, a little too far. Just a little bit. Come back. Ten cars reverse, please. Just a little bit further than I wanted that to be. Switch point line, clear. Good for 8 cars. Back it up. Come on back to a couple there. About 10 more. Alright, what I'm going to do here is right click this. We'll do it this way. Not sure why that happened. I'm gonna bleed this off. I guess we're just gonna do that. We're gonna push this car into its spot. Orders. I also don't know why I didn't cut this boxcar off. So we're gonna try kicking a car right about now. So I'm going to reverse. Good for 10. And cut this off. It's not technically connected. There we go. Forward about one car. That was a very terrible kick. It was not. I decoupled it a little bit too quickly there. Meant to cut the air on it first. Forgot. Technically, when you kick cars, this car will be fine. We're just gonna let it roll down. Oh, that was a drop. All right, we're gonna reverse now. About 10. Couple up to that boxcar there. It's got a handbrake on it. Let's see how it goes. And boom. Open up the glad hands. Get that. Get down. Alright, this is the RFP 52123 is going to Stenzel. So Hollowfield, Stenzel. We got the Stenzels together now. We got one more Whittier sawmill over there. So I'm gonna go forward 10 this time. See if we can cut this Whittier sawmill off. I'm gonna ride the top of it. I think the handbrake's over here, yeah. We're gonna kick it into the car with those other two Whittier sawmills. That'll make 3 Whittier sawmills in total. Ow. We're trying. Okay, we're trying. We are trying. About. There we go. One more. Come on. A little bit further. There we go. And throw that. Alright, let's reverse. Good for 5. Wait for her to get up to speed. Decouple, stop. Forward about half. This is a good speed. I'm not too worried about the damage. Alright, I know Elsa Farm Supply has to go in a certain way. Technically we got our whole train together so far. So, you know what? I'm gonna leave this switch thrown. And look, they're gonna go collide into that, but that's all built together. That's all built right now. Like boom. So we'll deal with that a little bit later. Sprint. We'll sprint like a Speedy Gonzalez. Get ahead about 20 there. Just gonna keep it in yard mode so that I can come over here and flip all this hibbity doodad. I realized. Alright, hold on. We gotta do the sawmill cars first. Alright, let's go reverse. Good for 20. Let's get down here. Switch is aligned. Good 20. Back it up. Come on. Because what we got to do is get that coal car in there so we can use that other locomotive right there. So to do that, I guess I'll just, get everything ready. We'll take morning's passengers. We'll have a mixed train. So, like, passenger cars and freight. Ahead. Come on. Come on. There you go. Alright, good for 20. Let's back it up. If our switches are aligned correctly, we should be good. They are. Alright, 20 more. That switch is not lined. Okay. Let me get down. Run over here. And get this lined for a movement. About 8 more. Should be enough. Alright. Line that. Forward 20. Yard job. Extra lights. Classification lights. It's not an extra train, though, technically. There we go. Alright. Where's the... Why it's lagging like that? Here it is. Get that. Going to glad hand that up. Get all of them going. Need to line a switch for a movement. Switch is lined. Hey, good 20. Let's roll. Number 2. Looks good to me. Switch points are lined. As much as, now I've heard some other YouTubers say this, as much as the switches don't get damaged when you go through them incorrectly and they line for you, they are not spring switches. These are not spring switches. They are manually lined switches. A spring switch is not like just straightforward a manually lined switch. It will spring back into position after a train goes through it from any other direction. So with that, let me give me that good 10 more. So with that, we are technically damaging these switches every time we line them, run through them. Now the game does not have... Why'd you stop? I said good for 2, you moron. Oh boy, you thought wrong, pretty steam locomotive. I do love the mornings. The sky in the game is very beautiful. We're gonna apply that. Let's back it up. Probably could have let those, because those sawmill cars are going down there. So I could have let them keep rolling a little bit further, but I'm going to get this done first. This engine's pretty much ready, in my opinion, to come on out of the shed. But to do that, I've got to get this coal car put away. So that's what we're going to do real quick. See, are you set up? You good? You're still set for repairs, so I'm gonna say not set. Not set. Orders, give me about one more there. Come on. One more car there. Let's open up these. Give me about one more there. One. Let's open up these hopper bays. One car, one to a spot. Sorry if I'm being a little loud there. One to a spot. Half, and that'll do. Alright. Go up here. Tie you down. Decouple, reverse, good for 10. Let's back it up. Couple up to that other steam locomotive. Why don't you? I'm gonna race ahead of you. Make sure it's clear. Cross the track. And I'll flip this once you're past. You know what I mean. I'm gonna have the 10-wheeler take the train on out, and then we'll send this guy up to the Kanoe branch to get whatchamacallit, the log cars that should be loaded, maybe. I'm gonna cut you out real quick. Release the handbrake. Bleed that off. If it 96 and 82, I mean, it's gonna burn through some fuel, but it'll get the job done. So see if we can line these up properly. Once I get this down to one car, I will appropriately press the one button. Come on, don't stop. One more. That should be good right there. Almost. Almost. Give me about half. A little too much. What are we gonna do about this? Hold on. I'm gonna do this manually. Just because the AI is good, but it can't really spot up really well. Let's open that water column there. That should be perfect. Right on the spot. Lower it down, and we're a little bit short. I'm a little fanatic about this. There we go. Right on in there. Fill that up, please. Sir. This thing's got no coal, but it is ready. Let's get a little light on in here. Open that. Open up the windows and doors. Get her ready to roll fire in her belly, even though there's no coal. That's alright. It is alright. This beautiful shot right here. I'm gonna take a. How do I take a screenshot? Features. I have no idea how to take a photo. Is it under settings? No, it'll be under preferences, right? Customize bindings. Okay. I have no idea. Photo mode, Control P. All right. That didn't. Hmm. F1. So I really want this shot right here. Controls. Well, if anybody sees a screenshot, toggle photo mode. I don't know. I swear I did this before. I just cannot remember how I did this. Let me look this up real quick while we load up on coal there. So we're good on water. I think that'll do right there. Oh, okay. I figured it out. It's F like 12 maybe? So if I do Control P, get my mouse out of there and do... There we go. Okay. Screenshot taken. Works with me. Oh, what if we do it like this though? What if I get up on the pilot here, the number 2? Get that switch stand out of there. There we go. All right, Control P. I like that. All right. We get on coal. 3 tons of coal. Yeah, all right, so we use this one to we'll send this engine to do the Whittier sawmill cars. And the other one will do the train because 3 tons of coal is not a lot. So all right, I'm gonna select you. Change the whistle. Ew. What are we gonna do? There we go. Road. Yard service, actually reverse about 5 cars past the switch, please. We're good on coal and water. I don't know why I just did that from a distance, but I'm gonna back it up. So we're gonna get this one topped off. At least while we're here. Oh, don't fall in the coal, Jenya. That should be good. Drag that right down. That. Alright. I wonder if we can open up these toolboxes eventually. I think this one will get about 5 tons of coal, if I'm correct. 3,000 gallons of water, 5 tons? I don't know. I know this engine can hold a lot more coal than the 10-wheeler, but instead of selling the 10-wheeler, I'm just not going to go into debt. Now we're on top of the boiler. That makes sense. We're just doing a manual inspection. You got to make sure your engines are looking good. Everything's nice on the inside here. See, look, all these rods and levers and other stuff, you know what I mean, right? Gotta make sure the bell is okay, it's working. I'm not even sure we can pull the bell yet. So there's that. We're gonna stow the coal or climb through the coal real quick and then back it up just a little bit more. Use this view to line us up. Right there. I think that's good. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that. That is perfect. Apply this real quick so nothing rolls away while we are technically, sitting here. I'm gonna go make sure yet they're not lined for our movement. So I'm going to line the switches to the train. Don't ask me why I keep hitting the thingamabob at the top. The switch thingamajigger, thingamadogger. Alright, water's good, coal's good, reverse, good 20. Oh, no, don't do that, don't do that, that's the wrong engine. I almost caused a derailment. Not really, but I'm gonna have you reverse, good for 20. Have the other one come and hook up to these cars. I forgot that I left the handbrake on. Let me get that real quick. There we go. Alright, we're gonna line this switch. About 20 more. Orders. Forward, good 20. Alright, this train will leave at 6:30 on the dot. 6:30 a.m. on the dot. Earlier than what the future will be. The future would leave at like, Come on, couple up. Alright, let's get rolling. Road service. 0. Forward. Latch that. Release the brakes. Cars have been inspected. No other handbrakes. Hollofield, Stenzel, and Ella ahead. good 20 mph because you are in the siding, technically. $6:30 on the dot. Now they do know that this switch is lined against them, but also that this train here. Forward, give them about 10 more. I think that'll be enough distance. Yeah, that's more than enough distance. I know he's good for 10 still, because it's going to go all the way down there. I think that's lined out, so I'm not 100% sure. Switch is lined for you, good sir. We're going to go into this mode only because I know... About 10 more there. Give me about 5 more. Know that this needs to be lined. And I know that I need to stop short of this. We're gonna line ourselves into here. We won't do the passenger train with the manifest because this is a local train, so it's not going all the way to the stations. It's gonna work the industry. So now that you are there, though, I am gonna have you stop short of probably this right here. Yeah, that'll do. We'll line this back for our current train, which I think is past the switch. Just barely. Look at that. That's perfect. Forward. Give about 10 forward. We'll tie her down. I'm gonna line her into here. Actually, I like the platform track a little better. About 10 more there. 10 more. We gotta listen out for that number 2 there when they reach downtown, so we can work Stenzel and Hollifield Oil Company. And then we'll send this one up the Kennelly branch here shortly. Perfection. Look at that. That just... They need to make the jump a little less far. Apply. Couple up. Reverse. Good 10. Let's back it up. I like how you can hear the other one. The other steam locomotive blowing at the train crossing down there. Sooner or later, in a couple episodes, I'll give you guys some stories from the railroad. I don't have any. I have some. I just don't have the energy, and we're already at 35 minutes. But when I'm not on call, because I'm currently on call, to head on Road forward, good 25. Excuse you, sir. Road, reverse, good 15. You aren't supposed to have continued all that way. I forgot to line that switch, I guess. That's what happened. I forgot to line the switch. We'll do manual. Let's reverse that. Come on back. Come on back. We're going to do this from the second person view only because I... Here, we'll do it from first person view just because we're going to do a whole first person view episode today. So I'm going to teleport my person over here. Right there. We don't need that lantern. It's bright and early in the morning, so. So that'll farm supply cars. I'm going to set out. Can't get on the top of that. I'm gonna go up this side. Do road, reverse, good for 10 there. Once we're in the clear, apply this. Then I have a switchman with me. That's all we're gonna do. Pretend the switchman is doing the switching. The switches while I'm doing this. We're gonna catch up at a much faster speed than we're supposed to, but only because I love being able to to quill these steam locomotives. I think it's quite fun, to be honest. About. Come on, I know you can give me a little bit more than that. Come on. Open up this boxcar door. Right about there. Good girl. Hop on over here. 3-step. Alright. We're gonna do something manual. We're gonna do something manual real quick. We're gonna hop up on this tank car here. Get up to speed. Decouple and then get the steam engine going even faster than this. Look, 22 is a little fast for the siding, but and boom. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, and stop. Reverse about 10 cars to a couple. And we're gonna hit the brake real quick to a soft little stop right there. That's perfect. Almost didn't get that, but it's perfect. That's how we're switched. That is how we switch. Actually, we're gonna stop. We're gonna go forward about 10 cars there. Sorry about that. I'm gonna get these cars in front of me. Ah, that's too much work. Too much work. Sorry, my brain is fried. Come on, about 5 cars, do a couple. Get that switch. Switchman's got those switches back for me. Can you get that? Shut that because that's not supposed to be open still. Road forward, good for 40. Well, it's a freight train, so it's 35. On my rear limitation is 35 miles an hour. Actually, it's 40 miles an hour for a freight train, 35 for a key train, which has chemicals, which we do not have. We have an empty box car that I think it's empty. Yes. Nope, they're both loaded, but this oil would be limited to 35 miles an hour. Switchman's got the switch. So we'll do a little operation ourselves today. Get about 40% there. Once we get out of this once both cars are cleared, which I'd say about 1, 2, 3 seconds, we're clear. Open that throttle a little bit. A little bit wider. We're good for 35 right now. Keep it at 30. Close the throttle. A nice little journey all the way to Ella. And actually, we're going to technically stop short of Ella and do a very specific car move that I'd like to do. Let me see, how close are we to Ella? Alright, it's after this 30 mile an hour, so we're going to apply some independent brake here. Ah, not independent, sorry. We're going to apply some train brake. Bring it down to 30. This right here is good for about 40 from like here to here. Alright, well that was fun. What we're going to do now though is bring it down to about 726, about 25 miles an hour. I'm going to hop out real quick. And hop onto this box car. And this one. And then we're going to go into this mode. And decouple. Actually, we're going to decouple right now. Bring it down to about 20. Give me 20. Get that steam engine going back up. Okay, good. 27, 28. I think I did it a little early, just a little, because it's not a straightaway, but these cars should continue on how I want them to, per se. We're going to make sure the switch is aligned for our movement. We want the steam engine to go, get rid of that, this way, and the boxcars to go this way, so we can go this way with the steam engine, if you know what I mean. If you get what I mean. We're going to pretend there's an engineer on the steam engine currently. Ooh, let's not jump off them, though. And apply the brake. Steam engine had the crossing blocked and protected. That's what I'm going to say. Applied. We're going to say that's how they did it back then. Now, I'm not sure they do that at 20 miles an hour, but it is theoretically the same kind of movement, same kind of doohickey. The same doodad as per before. But this is because Ella Farm Supply, if I'm correct, is over here. So these boxcars need to be in front of the steam locomotive and not behind it. Now, I probably could not do this with a full-size train, but since these are the only 2 train cars we brought down here because we do not have, and I forgot to buy, the Ella Bridge project for this day. Yeah, so with that, we'll do that tomorrow. Meant to do that today. Trying to do that as quick as possible. I put myself a day behind, but that's okay. We're gonna forget that happened. Actually, we can do that still. We can still do that within the day. Hold on. We're gonna do something real quick. I forgot. So they added this. Hold on. Come on. Map good. 10. Come on. Did I get that switch lined? Yes, I did. Alright, so they added this, though. But did I apply more handbrakes? I'm a moron. Please release them. What switches against you? This switch should not be against you. Catch up. Catch up. Catch up. No, don't lag out. I said catch up. Alright. So, interchange. Schedule for 9:20 a.m. There we go. So we're going to schedule another thing so we can do the first phase of this and the diesel stand. How about that? How about that? What do you think about that? That way, that puts our finances at 4,184. All right, forward, good 10. Switch is lined. Actually, we're going to do this manually. I just walked all the way through the station that I had no idea you could go in, actually. I didn't even know it had a stove. I like this. There's no lights on in here, but I do like this. Look at this little... This is very pretty. That's a pretty depot right there. Alright. What we are going to do, though, is this switch is lined for a movement, right? And cross over to this boxcar, and we're going to do another one of those moves, because I don't really want to put this engine all the way in there. So we're going to gun this real quick. Kick these cars. Like that. About 10. Make sure these get into the proper position. Get the steam engine out onto the siding there. Crossing's blocked by my switchman there. Da 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 da. And that should be good. Perfect. I think the L Farm Supply doors are on that side, so we're gonna open those up. Just a little bit more, and good. Alright. Road service. Reverse. Good. 40 engine light. We're gonna go TP Whittier. Alright, we're at Whittier. Align that switch. Go to the other side of this siding and line this switch that is lined back to the main line. I forgot. I did that already. We're going to get this train hooked up to these. And we're going to go over here. All the way up to here. Get the logs delivered. Orders, yard, forward, 10. Couple up, so you can go back down the siding. Thank you very much. 2.8 tons, doing good. These are all ready, and I'm going to set them to the Whittier sawmill. So, I thought it was a smarter idea in the long run, since I had 8 cars to get all 8 loads. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Since they all 8 fit in the sawmill track here, or in the logs 2 track, I'm just going to send them up here while we've got them. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's technically a better dealio than earlier. I'm going to have you reverse. Good for 25. Hopefully you don't derail. Ideally, at least. While that's happening, I'm going back over here, making sure when that steam engine arrives here, it'll do that, and that. So, we're going to skip time real quick. Wait for about 1 hour, 2, 9:53, 15 cars received at the interchange. Exactly what I wanted. Exactly. Sounds like Trump a little bit. Ew. We're not going to talk politics. Politics is a no-go. I feel like that one's going to make it here first, so I'm going to line that switch for the main line first instead of the Kennelly branch, because I know in my heart that that's going to arrive first and foremost. Everything's lined. East Whittier, Diesel Stand, Stenzel, and the rest is Ella. Bridge, site, bridge, site, bridge, site, bridge, site, bridge, site, bridge, site. Good. Good, good, good. I do like how some of these cars now actually have, like, you know, that's not gravel, it's coal. but it's at least you can see what they're carrying, you know what I mean? Boxcars, you still can't see inside them yet, but at some point, you will be able to. We're really just going to drop this diesel car off, and then we're going to drop the Stenzel off too, after we couple on up in this track. So we'll just hang out by the switch here until one of them passes. And I'll skip time for that for you guys. And we have resumed back at it again. One of the number 2 has already gone past, coupled up to the train, and is preparing to depart. And number 1 is now coming in to the yard limits. 15-mile-an-hour speed limit. 10 to deliver the logs. 5 and good. Alright. Yard forward, good for 20. Get those spotted up there. Alright, just a little bit too much. We're gonna need to bring that down. Alright. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up. Alright, I'm gonna go forward. Yard, reverse, good 10. Switchman's got that. While they have delivered that. And so far, we're going to apply the handbrake on this. I'm gonna rush on it down here. I'm gonna hop on the front. Oh, or not. We're just gonna run right into the side of the train car. About 5 more there. Give me about 5 more. 5 cars there. 1 more. About 1 more there. 1. I said 1. Don't stop. 1 more. Come on. And perfection. Diesel fuel stand car has been added. It's on this side. Alright, forward, good 20. I know it's probably going to come a little further than I want to, so I'm going to put that flare down so that I can go over and select. Apply these handbrakes on these log cars as they unload. Select orders, reverse, about 20 cars there. Not sure if I can switch that switch from this distance. My switch man doesn't have the longest arms in the world. But he is going to try. Come on, Switchman, reach them arms. Or don't. Quarters, road, good. 15, get ahead. Actually, we're gonna stop. We're gonna reverse you. Good 15 back, or good 15 backing up right there. Sorry about that. Change of plans, because this engine does not have a lot of fuel compared to the number 2. Number 2 is still good. Fully on fuel. Align the switch. Line that switch. Put the number 2 in the shed while we get this all ready to go. Release. Hop up in the cab and have you road forward ahead. Switch line clear. Get ahead. I'll line this back. We're also going to pick up this passenger car on our way there. Probably on the front if I can. So I'll catch you once we get up here. Here we go. Coming up at about 20 miles an hour currently. 943 tons of train so far, by the way. This poor little steam locomotive is carrying 943 tons of train. Alright, we're going to bring her on down towards a stop. About good 23 pounds. Release that brake. Release this brake. Let's not rip a coupler apart though. Couple up to this passenger car. We're going to apply the brake on the caboose. Because it's going to sit still, if that makes sense. Now we will do a passenger run on the way back, if that also makes any sense. Don't stop. I didn't say stop. Alright, give me about 10 more. Back it up. 10 more. Back it up. Probably should have just brought the other engine and coupled up, but I'll make it a little more complicated on myself. Because I want to take passengers from East Whittier. The problem is I have a Stenzel boxcar in this train. So what we're going to have to do here real quick is couple up, release, get ahead about 10 cars there. I'm going to leave the Stenzel, and then we'll shove back, and then go via the passenger route, if that makes sense. I'm going to leave most of the train right here at the switch. This thing's heavy as crap. I mean, we might be able to stop passenger, like, there might be passenger service at the station deciding. I just don't think so. I just don't think so, if you know what I mean. Probably should have put the passenger car on the bottom of the train, realistically, but cover that switch up there. Decouple, give him about 10 more. Apply the handbrake. Pretend that we climbed up. Get ahead. It's only about 400 tons now. We're going to shove this thing in and squeeze it on in to the Stenzel here. Or not, because we're just going to completely miss it. Come on, come on. There we go. Barely. Barely made that work out. We'll deal with that on the way back. How about that? We'll deal with that on the way back. Because technically it doesn't fit, so I'm not going to put it all the way in there yet. I'm just going to leave it right here, outside of it. Yes, Shinya. Let's put this whole loaded boxcar on the train crossing. Let's just push this loaded boxcar off real quick. Off the crossing, please. I don't need you blocking people. That's good. Try not to make this more than... Come on, couple up. Why'd you stop? I'll go ahead and, while they do that, climb up here and get this. Almost crushing myself in the process. Couple up, reverse, get about 10 more back there. Do something real quick where we, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on. Good 20 right there. Come on. Lower it. Lower it. Why can't I walk on these train cars? We're walking through the coal. It works for me. Alright, apply that. Hop up here. Release this. Come on. Come on. You got this. Let's get ahead. Actually, stop. Reverse about 10 cars there real quick. Get this. Alright, get ahead 10. Get this into the clear here. Ow! That felt painful. But it is clear. More clear than it was. Alright, stop. Reverse. Good 20. Couple up to the train cars back there, please. Let's do this quickly. We're running out of time. This episode's already very long. I'll catch up with you guys when we're prepared to leave. How about that? Unless you guys want to see the switching. You probably want to see the switching. The brakes, the wheel was not moving there. I saw that. Road or yard 20, forward 20. Good for 20, go forward. Ahead. Ahead 20, please. And not into the siding. Alright, we're ready to go. Got the passenger car, caboose on the rear. Wasted a lot of time with that. Forward, getting about 10 or about 2 cars. 2. Give me 2 cars. Screw it. We're just gonna do manually. How about that? Because we need some water in this girl before we take this train on a whole trek all the way down. We've got only the L bridge cars and the passenger cars on the rear there. So ideally, we're going to stop passenger stations too. So I'm going to skip time for you guys until we get to the L Bridge project. How about that? And I overshot it. That's okay. See you in a bit. Or, yeah. And we're arriving in Ella now. Train just stopped at the station. We're going to tie down this passenger car. And the train's going to get ahead. Because we're going to run around it, per se. Once I select that lead locomotive. No. There is lead locomotive. Switchman's gonna get the switch. And it's in the clear. Apply the handbrake. Release the brakes. Ahead with it. We're still doing good on. We got 3,000 gallons and 4.4 tons of coal, so we're doing good. For the amount of weight. Trying to finish this up, shoving these cars into the track. I needs to get rid of that flare. Bring down to 10 and then 5 miles an hour so I can get down safely. 7, 6, 5. And then reverse. Good for 20. Gets me up on this. Thank you. Oh, what a wonderful sight. Because I've got to shove this back towards the L Bridge site, and I'll show you guys that when we shove these out to build the bridge across towards the city of Bryson, North Carolina, where our across Governor's Island, where our big rail yard we're gonna work out of will be. As we work west, southwest towards. Yeah, as we work southwest towards Andrews, North Carolina. I don't really want to work towards well, we'll go towards Dillsboro at some point, but not just yet. To open that up all the way. Shoot the brakes, basically, so I can get that handbrake off. $25. It's going to take it a second to get up to speed, so I should have time to walk all the way down to the bottom here. I might not. Might get up to speed faster than I'm ready for. Well, she's at 5 miles an hour. Oh, 6. And barely. Good 20. I have to get my switchman to get that switch for us there. When we get close to it. There we go. 25. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll end it here in a minute once we spot these up and send the engine back. Actually, I'm probably going to leave the engine here. And just get the day reset, you know what I mean? Because everything's lined up for the next day. I think it's best if we leave the engine here so that we can pick up these cars. I'll probably pick them up on my own later in the night so that we can reset it for the next tomorrow's interchange. You know what I mean? So yeah. Hopefully we'll have enough money for that. Let's see, locations, milestones, waiting for delivery. So once they are delivered, I should be able to buy the next thing. Oh, let's not crush ourselves. Alright, everything is delivered. Manual. Tie handbrake. Set her down for the night. Shut the doors. Lock everything up. And we're good to go. All right, everybody. Uh, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Like, comment, and subscribe for more if you'd like to see more. I enjoyed it. I know I skipped around a little bit, but hey, I think the approach to the game in this round, and I think the sound quality and my microphone quality is a lot better this round than it was in the last episode. I think I've solidified that out, got the sounds down and all that for you guys. So tell me how it goes. I'm just gonna straight up upload this, and I'll catch you later. See you on the high iron. Bye.